What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be going over a Town 11 attack strategy for all you Town 11s out there. It's going to be the Zap Slap, Mass Witches, Mass Zap attack strategy, whatever you want to call it. And it's just a bunch of witches and zap spells, and it's absolutely crushing bases. Before we jump into the replay, let's go ahead and take a look at the army composition for this strategy. We can see we have 2 archers, 3 golems, 14 witches, 8 zaps, a poison, 2 quakes. And in your CC, you're going to want to bring ice golems, a couple zaps, and then a wall wrecker. Very powerful attack strategy to do. It's not very difficult to do at all. It's very, very, very strong. And taking a look at the friendly challenges I've been doing against some of my other Town 11s, you can see I'm pretty much having no problem 3-starring any of my bases. This one was a mess up right here, so the replay, it was I brought a rage spell instead of 2 extra lightning, so and then this one was the only base that I didn't 3-star. So we'll go over that replay, and then we'll go over, of course, me 3-starring it on the second try. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into the first replay for this strategy. Alright, so first replay we got here, this is from the previous war that we just finished up. I tried out the Zap Witches in the war and just wanted to see how well it did. The base is not very strong. I mean, it's not maxed out or anything. It's decently, you know, built and everything like that, but definitely not maxed out for an 11. Let's go ahead and play it here. So we're going to start off by zapping out the Inferno Towers and anything around it. Any value you can get around the Inferno Towers, we're going to take it down. You see I got an Archer Tower, I got a Cannon, I got a Wizard Tower, I got a bunch of extra stuff. I do some damage to the Bomb Tower and the Air Defense, lots of extra value there. And of course I get the Bomb Tower, Archer Tower, and a Cannon right next to that Inferno Tower. So whatever you find near the Inferno Towers, try to grab it. Expos, you'll see I think in a couple replays, if the Inferno Towers are next to the Eagle, like both of them, you can actually take down the Eagle with it. I mean, it's a very, very strong strategy. And I'm sure lots of people are going to be changing their bases or already have changed their bases in order to adapt to this strategy because it's absolutely destructive for anything around the Inferno Tower. So yeah, pretty simple there. The golems came in, followed by all the witches, and we're just punching in. The main thing with this strategy is funneling. It's very simple once you funneled the left and right side of wherever you're coming from, and then you're just going to push in with your wall wrecker and your heroes and, you know, a ton of witches and just go to work. I mean, you have an extra poison, you have that poison for the CC, and that's it. After that point, you're using hero abilities, and that's it. That's the strategy. That's the whole strategy right there. Very simple to do, very easy. Again, I think the funneling is the most important part. Of course, the zap placement as well. Make sure you don't miss the Inferno Towers and stuff like that. Funneling, place, you know, you have your 3 golems, so you place 1 on the left, you place 1 on the right, and then you place 2 witches behind them, 2 or 3. Let them funnel that left and right side, then you place the last golem, then you place the rest of the witches with the heroes, the warden, the wall wrecker, and then you punch into the town hall. Try to come from the opposite side of the town hall. The base that I did fail on is, those are the types of bases you're going to have a harder time with. And when we get to that replay, I'll show you why. But most of the time, ring bases, if you see a ring base, you're going to smash it with this strategy. Any centralized town halls get smashed. I mean, it's a very strong strategy. I still have my queen ability here. The only thing that you have to worry about, I guess, with this strategy is time. If you run out of witches or, you know, you're low on troops, time could be an issue. But most of the time, it's a pretty overpowering strategy as long as you funnel in, kill what you need to take down. But yeah, pretty simple attack strategy, extremely powerful, and definitely recommend it for anyone that needs a strategy at Town 11. Let's go ahead and move on to the next replay. All right, I guess we'll do the mess up one next. So this is the one I didn't get 3-star on. I ran out of time towards the end. I just did not have a lot of troops left, and I just didn't get the value I needed in order to get the 3-star. You can see here I started off with the zaps again, trying to get as much value as I can. I'm not going to be able to get much value over here, right? But I can get an expo. So I'm going to grab one of the expos and the Inferno Tower and take them down. Then I'm going to go ahead and punch my way in from the opposite side of the town hall. Town hall's all the way at the 9 o'clock corner, and I'm coming from the 3 o'clock corner. So this is the problem with the strategy. If you come from a corner, it seems to be not as effective. If you come from a side, if you try to come from a side, I'll show you in a second, well, in the replay that I actually get the 3-star. I do it a little differently. I come from a little different angle. I just come from like the 2 o'clock versus the 3 o'clock. Coming from a corner seems to be trouble. I don't know why. It just seems to have a hard time with the strategy. Also, the clan castle was offset in this one, so the clan castle wasn't in the middle. I had to deal with the clan castle separately versus, like, you know, I don't know. It's just, it was a very different type of attack versus just a normal, you know, centralized town hall, which is punching from one side and you take it down. But with these types, I'm just going to go ahead and 2 times it. With these bases, again, I think trying to find a way to come from a side where you can get the most, you know, your witches in. You know, look at that. All my witches have dwindled out pretty much. They're all towards the bottom there. Queen ability gets popped early because there's no support around her. So it comes down to a lot of luck, obviously, once you've placed all your troops down and you've used all your abilities and stuff like that. I thought I was going to get a little lucky here and get the 3-star anyway, but I wasn't fortunate enough to do that. But It's a very strong strategy, very simple to do. When you see a base like this, I would recommend a different strategy. I wouldn't recommend this strategy, but if you want to use a strategy, if you're getting good at it, if it's your favorite or you're becoming comfortable with it, just try to come from a side. I'm gonna show you in the next replay what I mean by that. Same exact base. We're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna take down the Inferno Towers. This time I took down the left expo, so the backside expo instead of the, quote unquote front side expo. And there goes the Quake. And then we're gonna Quake the other Inferno Tower as well. There it goes. And this time I'm gonna come from like mainly the 2 o'clock corner. So you don't watch me put my golem. There goes one. A couple of witches for the funnel. Golem on the far right. A couple of witches again for the funnel. And golem in the middle along with the witches to support. All right, so it's a very simple strategy, very strong to do. I'm just going to 2 times it again. You just need to find out the right angle to come from, especially when the town hall is not in the middle of the base. It's very difficult. You got to find the right angle. Make sure you can get as many troops as you can in with your heroes. If your heroes go in, that is a huge bonus. Make sure your heroes go into the base. And yeah, use your warden ability when you need to. I actually saved my warden ability throughout the entire raid all the way to the end when I go against the clan castle because I didn't need to use it any time before that. I was going to use the poison a little earlier. I thought the witches over here would take down the CC or at least pull them out, but they end up all dying on me. So I just waited. I got the poison ready. I got my queen ability. I got the warden ability. And I'm just watching and reacting to things as I need to. That's pretty much it. That's the strategy. Very simple to do. Here comes the CC now. There goes the poison, warden ability on top. Take advantage of what you have, and that's it. That's how you get the 3 stars. Very simple, very easy. I'm going to have more replays play, but there's not much else for me to commentate over. It's a very simple strategy. I have some ring bases play. I mean, ring bases are really easy to take down. Centralized town halls, very simple to take down because you can attack it from any direction. So it's very easy to get into and take it down, stuff like that. I'm gonna show my handmade bases that I made a while back, getting crushed with this strategy. It's a very strong strategy. Highly recommend this strategy. Super strong, super powerful, very tough to stop. And I'm gonna try to make some bases where it is very difficult to get a 3-star against this attack strategy because I can see it running over lots of different bases without even trying. But that's all I have for the video, guys. Very simple strategy, and the replay is going to play through. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, definitely appreciate like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions on the game or the strategy in general, let me know in the comment section and I'll get to it. But that's all I have, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.
you.